Welcome to the NCAA Softball Regionals presented by Capital One. On a beautiful evening in Tucson, Arizona, someone punches their tickets to Super Regionals. Ole Miss looking for their third in program history. Arizona, it would be number 18. The Wildcats winning game one today to force a decisive going. Just one hit this weekend. She was 0 for 3 in game one. Hone into center field. Back goes Shockey. One out. Let's talk about this pitching decision with Devin Netz taking the circle. Remember to see Boutte back out there because she kind of limped off in the semifinals, was helped off, but she was okay. Escobar couldn't get up to that before the short hop.
On the right side of things.
Another 1-2 from Netz. Into left field. How about this start for the Rebels? Binford, a two-run jack. There's your response.
And look at the senior moment right there from Binford. We talked about how Arizona emotionally came out first through the first punch. And so what does Ole Miss do? They lean on their senior leader. Little bat flip. Yeah, that was gone. Look at that. Turn to the dugout. That's what it's all about. That's what Arizona was able to do in the first game. So Ole Miss.
0-2 again. Almas off the handle. Escobar handles that one for out number 2.
The home team in the first game, so you get first at bats.
That's a fair ball. Brady turning for 2. The senior is in there with a double.
At second baseman, number 1, Mackenzie Pickett.
Couple more teams approaching advancement. Arkansas and Texas A&M closing in on Supers. Pickens lifts this high to left field, and that has gone way out of here for the freshman. Mackenzie Pickens, for the 8th time, one of those superstar freshmen for the Rebels.
Well, this team had the ability to flush game one, turn the page, new start, and you get first at bats. So you are talking in the dugout, we have got to set a tone right now. You get the big senior shot from Binford, and how about the freshman? Ole Miss has a couple of electric young superstars between Percy Yamas and Mackenzie Pickens. Flat out ballers for the Rebels.
Got her swinging. That ends the top of the first for the 3rd straight time between Ole Miss, Arizona. The team who has led off the game is winner of this game likely heads to Fayetteville. Kennedy waits on that. And there it is. Dakota Kennedy kicks off the bottom half with a base hit. Right side, Yamas beats her to the base. 1 out, and essentially it works like a sacrifice. That got her first pitch. The fans want to see Devin Netz hit. But still. Left side, that gets through. Kennedy coming around, no, held up at 3rd base. There it is, Altmaier into left field, long run, Pone won't get there. 1 run scores. Everyone just moves up 1 spot. Shep underneath that shallow center. Nowhere for anybody to go, and there's 2 outs. 2 outs, bases loaded. 4-pitch walk to Stoddard. One from Lopez. Sniffing into right. It's right at Boutte. And Lopez works out of the bases-loaded jam with pretty minimal damage. 6 runs scored in the first inning. 8th pitch of the at-bat upcoming, 34th for Nets. Off speed, got her. She's fired up about that pitch.
Well, ended last inning with a strikeout. Extended.
Up the middle, and that gets through. Malvin gives the top of the order a 1-out base runner. You can tell the appreciation she has for Aaron Earlywine and Bobby Buchanan. Right side, that gets through. Pone, it's just her 2nd hit of this regional weekend.
The 2nd inning.
Skied into shallow center. Escobar taking control and making the catch. 2 outs.
And it's the fire in the first inning, passing the bat, but passing the energy.
Back to Nets, handles it. There's a 0 from Devin Nets. A bounce back after a tough first inning. Arizona.
There's no time to experiment. No pitches to take off. And that's exactly what you want if you're Lopez. Talking about a short gamer, you want to keep those short gamers in the air.
Into left field and deep, back toward the track, and snagged by Pone.
Of getting the quick outs, keeping that leadoff runner off base.
Chopper. Shockey's on. Pickens couldn't get a grip on it. Hillenbrand Stadium behind her.
Lopez shaking a pitch here.
Oh, she got her!
Her in that first game.
Llamas, deep to center for the 3rd time off Nets. Percy Llamas hits it deep. She doesn't play like a freshman.
Catcher number 31, Lexi Brady.
Lexi Brady at the plate to face her first. This is into right field for a base hit or close. Brady beats it out at first. Nets couldn't come up with it anyway.
Rebel hitters are taking hacks.
Pickens starting to feel it. That's in the left center field gap. Around comes Brady. She'll hold up at 3rd. Mackenzie Pickens has a 2-run home.
In this lineup, delivering. 9th double of the season. Sitting on something up and in. Thought Dakota Kennedy might have a play on this, but Lexi Brady sitting 1 speed.
Into left field at Kennedy, who adjusts and makes the catch. Job done for Lansdale, and she loves it as Brady.
Line drive.
Ground ball back to Silva, turns and holds Pickens. Nice play.
Malvin, the slap hitter. Also left-handed hitter, so going for a righty option.
Into left, Kennedy has it. Silva. Deep to center. That is a moonshot from Stewart. She is seeing it right now.
Count, the transfer from Washington has been huge for Arizona this season. You have to have someone bat around Devin Nets, and it's going to be Sydney Stewart. The good news for Ole Miss, just a solo home run.
Lopez in front, 0-2. Off speed, oh man. Just the second strikeout from Lopez, but they've both got her swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts for Lopez. Game 1 of the Western Conference Final between the Oilers and...
Walked in her last at bat.
RBI walk with the bases loaded. There's ball 4.
More calm down. Your heart rate's a little lower. Spin that pitch in.
Sniff, and that is almost identical to her last at bat. Starting to see it a little better, but it's right at Boutte. Out of time there, because they had such a great win streak in regionals. They did lose in College Station in 2013. First pitch, Hone goes down.
Hit her 20th home run of the season.
(3-2). Got her swinging. 5 straight retired. Into right field, that's a line shot, and it's gone. Just clears the wall. Binford's 3rd of the day. She cannot miss right now.
She just won't be denied. The 2 home runs that she hit, not only one earlier in this game, but earlier in today's game, have both been to the left side of the ballpark. So she's expecting something away, and that just tells me that she, number one, has so much power, but a mature hitter. We talked about the big swing. And
De Leon for Ole Miss, all the seniors. Ground ball right side, Llamas. That'll do it for the top of the 4th. One of these fantastic senior games in this stadium.
in regionals, actually, my freshman year, extra innings against Hofstra. Went 12 innings. They had to beat us twice, and so it was one of those things where if whoever was going to win that first game, you're like, man, we don't want that momentum to roll over, and we were able to get...
Just eliminating the Denver Nuggets and Nikola Jokic. Kennedy into right field for a one-out single.
And make it a really big deal so that way you can pass the bat, feed the energy.
In the dirt, Kennedy might have been going, or she got a fantastic jump. High chopper, gonna be tough to get her. Look at the speed. Swinging first pitch, Llamas has it. As good of a hitter as Percy Llamas is. Sydney Stewart, 2 for 2 with a home run. Didn't get all of it. Out to Malvin. Ole Miss strands a pair. In plus a home run. 5 innings with just 1 run allowed in game 1 today against Ole Miss.
Well, we just saw the stats there. You look at 3 earned run in this region, full 7 as well.
Ground ball right side. There's Nets. Taking it away. Quick 2 outs. Not host because they were playing in the football stadium this year.
Don't ruin the storyline. Unseated is more fun.
Did she go? Yes, she did. Miranda Stoddard 5, 6, 7 here for the Wildcats, led off by Kaya Altmaier. Into left field off the glove of De Leon.
Massive between Sydney Stewart, Lexi Brady, two of the best.
Runner goes, the throw! Brady looking just fine. Not really been a running team. They've only stolen 44 bases entering the weekend. Cole into left, Pone on it, 2 outs. Off speed, Stoddard deep to left. This is traveling. Pone at the wall and catches it. Miranda Stoddard so close. Over 2 months, it'll be 2.5 months come next week. It was an awkward roller for out number 1. Stoddard continues to dominate the circle. 1 today. She actually got better as that game went on. Left side, Beal. That defensive shift works to... One way or another, you were likely to throw someone Ole Miss had seen recently. Ground ball, Cole, gonna be tough. Little jump throw, not in time. Nice effort. Infield single for Jaden Pone. Addison Duke at the plate. Up the middle, off the glove of Stoddard. And Duke is on. That's another freshman making an impact. And an Arizona native at that.
The lefty Silva takes it that way, just so impressive and so much power.
Stoddard gets her and strands a pair. 6 outs for Arizona. Down 4. Help out the veteran. 2-2 from Lopez. Off speed, sniffing, sat on it. Lansdale across, 1 out.
Lopez getting ahead. That is as good as you can do it.
Bunts down, Lansdale to first. What a play! That's a big-time arm from Ashton Lansdale.
Miranda Stoddard entered in the 5th. Went 3 up, 3 down right away. And has scattered a couple of singles.
Kennedy is on. 1-2 to Shockey. Ground ball, gonna be a tough play, and not gonna get Shockey. De Leon probably had a chance at second there if she just maybe backed up.
Yeah, the momentum is...
And that's ball 4. To load the bases for Arizona's hottest hitter.
Very well, so it's kind of just pick your poison, matchup, maybe kill the momentum here.
First pitch swinging, it's off the end of the bat. Job done for Huacheño. 1 on the infield. Other than that, has retired 6 of the 8 batters she's faced, make it 7 of 9.
She has been a cool customer for Arizona.
Brady up the middle, base hit. It's a 3-hit game for Lexi Brady.
Visitors kind of felt better.
Ooh, Pickens. That one didn't feel good. Connors to right center field, off the wall. Runner coming home, here's the throw, the tag is there. Strain cut down at the plate. Still insurance to be had for Ole Miss. Lansdell takes second. De Leon into right field, but right at Altmaier. And this is it. Wildcats season on the line. Stoddard, Nets and company. Is this the last dance at the SEC tournament? Pitch number 8 of the at-bat. Line drive, caught at shortstop by De Leon. 1 out. Make it not count. This is lifted high and deep to right field. Dimmler to the track and caught back there. It was carrying Taylor Malvin over in right field. They hired Jamie Traxel because she is a winner. 1 at North Dakota State, 1 at Iowa State. Took Minnesota to the Women's College World Series. And Ole Miss is going back to Supers for the 3rd time in program history.
Congratulations to Arizona on a great season. And congratulations to Ole Miss on winning the regional and moving on to super regional action.
Arizona superstar careers ended. Ole Miss writes a new chapter in their program's history.
And we talked to Coach Traxel about this day. They knew it was going to be a dogfight #1, and she said, hey, if it takes 2 games, it takes 2 games. I can't say enough about the offense that Ole Miss brought to Tucson. It was impressive. There is no let up in this lineup. So emotional for the 4 seniors